this is Gladson Awako. You are watching the player's perspective. We always want to a player knows he's not fit or there's something wrong with him, but he doesn't want to sit. He just want to play. What Mr. Yusuf said, yes, I appreciate that so much. Like being part of the first African country to win the World Cup. I appreciate it. I still have it. It's history. I appreciate that. I appreciate it so much. But there are times, there are moments you feel this, you deserve this, due to one or two.
And you know what, in life, you deserve what you give it. That's my personal, let me say, self-motivation, something. So you can fight for something and you will not get it. You don't deserve it. It's only God who knows what you deserve. So always give thanks to God, whatever comes your way first.
Me, I think very simple. God's time, this is always the best.
You see, me, I'm always proud. I was a standby player at World Cup. But I was one of the players who was part of the team from day one, from the prelims here to the last game with JVET. I missed a few games in between, but for the fact that
even bonus negotiations. They thought, here, since I was the team coordinator, they thought it was me. But this man, plus the head coach was one of them, so they were doing it.
So I always proud myself that I was part of the education and I was part of the standby team that went to the World Cup. It's amazing achievement.
And you're going to be part of our Wall of Fame.
Yeah.
So absolutely.
Let's check. After that, you've done good for yourself. You have mates that were part of the winning team and couldn't get to where you got to afterwards.
So that gives me a really good bridge. You've done really good for yourself. You played for TP Mazembe. You won the Champions League, Confederation Cup, the Super Cup. You went to the Club World Cup, etc. I could go on and on and on. Because I used to meet you when I was on the official mission for FIFA at that time.
You need to be celebrated, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
You fought everything.
Absolutely.
We'll go back to this one.
It's still the same.
But let's talk about this TP Mazembe experience, which at that time I would call Mostatumbe like Abramovich, the Chelsea at that time of Africa. I think you had a great experience there. One thing which is really good to getting to know a different African culture, speaking another language. Lingala as well, a little bit. And he played with great African players over here.
Yeah, because I do watch Calabar, Treasure too.
Played for Calabar, the Zambian guy.
All those guys. Joining Putu. When we are playing with the Black Stars, I see these guys. So, hey, me going to TP, meeting them was like, is it the same? Is it really the same players I was watching play with the Black Stars and all that thing? I was like, okay, let's go. And we get on the field. We started doing it. Small, we started doing it, and I was able to get along with them. And they were nice. And it's only problem that they had for them to speak English. They don't really speak English fluently, so it's hard for them to come to you. But you could see they try to get close to you.
But you're not too talented for it.
Yeah, so but I got to a time then I was able to speak French to communicate with them. So it became easier. When we first went there, it was very well, very, very difficult.
How many of you were from Ghana?
We had 4
something.
Me and Jay.
Yeah, Solomon Asante, exactly.
So we were 5. Myself, Solomon Asante, and me and Jay, Kisi Boati, Africa. So we were 5. stayed for almost 5 years.
Yeah.
We lost it almost 5
We
years.
had a long spell with Don Bosco.
Yeah, so with Don Bosco, I went there for a season. I played for a season with Don Bosco. So that really at 5. I was like 2 injuries, so I have to join them because the new coach came and there was no space for me after the injury. So I have to join them first. And it was another good team as well because that's the sister absolute club from Mazembe. So when we meet like this, it's a war. It's a war, yes.
And has Peter too.
Yeah, Peter too is Asafoki and Tottenham. So it was a good experience for me too. It was a good experience because when I was told Mazembe want me to come, I told the girls that yeah, I will go. Like because I would feel like why Congo, why don't I wait for maybe a better, maybe a foreign European country or something like that. I tell them I'll take it. So
we got a lot of exposure to
yes. They were like, do you really want to go? I said, yes, I'll do it. I'll take it. So,
and I think also they were very professional.
yeah.
You flew most of the time in the private plane to the international matches.
During the league games, we don't go by road, it's all the time. So the club has 2 airplanes. Wow.
Two planes.
So
One for Gladson. Wow.
Congo in football is.
And look, Yusuf himself was telling you to be proud of what you have achieved, having done the 20 gold medal, and then you won the title with Hearts of Oak, you have all these international titles. You just mentioned how many medals we have won.
Oh, a lot.
You stop counting. So TP Mazembe was a very successful spell, but then you were on the African continent, West Africa, and you went to Congo, and then you went to the land of Faisal Chips.
This is what I'm getting.
It was actually, I felt that I find myself doing well. And that's when I got to Mazembe. That's when I now playing football. You are a foreigner coming in, you need to work extra, you have to do more because they are in there already. So that's when I started feeling like, okay, now playing football.
Was the football different in Congo than in Ghana at the time?
I would say their football game was ahead of ours because some of the pitches we play very tight. So then we do play rough is like what we have adaptation.
Yeah.
Then we are professional players, we play in such fields games. But now I see they've changed the touch games. When you play a game after the game, you won't be able to leave soldiers and police out around you, right with you, and see the military.
It's like I woke up on the 1-1. Somebody else scored and somebody not equalized. That game was. We were eating from the army base. It was during the war.
Everyone played with bulletproof.
No.
It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling.
So let's hear about the American experience. Please.
How did that come about? I'm curious.
Okay, I went with Patrice Patron. When he came to Mazembe, very coach work there for I think 2 seasons. Mazembe. Then he left to Saudi. He went to Saudi to coach there. So once he was in Saudi, he was still coming to Turkey. So when he came to my country, I became one of his best players. He was playing as a 10. So when he came, he loved what I was doing more. So he was using me more than he was a hero there. they started using him more than before. So once he was there, we were communicating. So when my time was ending, like came to an end, it was like, okay, now Droga wanted to come to Phillips. I believe I want to, but it's not that. I thought that so research and US education. I said, why not? I'll take it because I was at home for like some months. So I went to that's when I said, so that's how I joined them.
You like the experience?
Yes, I love it.
Arizona.
Very hot. So over there to Solomon came and Freeport, down Freeport.
Okay, so those he had at Mazambi, he brought all of you there.
Yes. So even when he was in Saudi, he wanted to bring us there, but he left there to this place. So that's why I joined them. But Freeport had an issue, a legal issue. Different problems. After I signed a contract, there was an issue. I had to leave. He came back to that. So it was only Solomon himself. And
Someone is still there, right?
yes, it's still in the States, but it's not with Phoenix.
It's pizza.
Solomon was captain there. Yeah, captain there. So he was the captain. The captain gave him the captain before he left. And he was super.
Yeah.
Solomon was
Serious guy.
old. Before you realize
She's on.
he's from the kind of class.
How was it playing with DJ Dropper?
He's another great guy, another nice person too. Very friendly. He was fine. He doesn't think too much of himself. Even if he's not to involve all of us. And he's fine. I never knew like his dad did it like technique wise with the ball, because mostly Chelsea we only see him protecting and scoring. Set pieces, free kicks and stuff.
But that's it. She's taking the shape of the world.
Yeah, you know, Chelsea was taking some set pieces.
Oh, yeah.
It was really good.
Okay, so
It was really good.
so he
He
tries
was a leader too, right?
leader is very good. After training or the locker room, he will be there dancing.
He knows how to dance.
Oh, he is the francophone. Yeah, dancing.
Completely
What
What was that time the song was not out?
So he's a great guy, and on our free time of this, he makes sure just we the Ghanaian guys, and there's another important to go to his place to spend time, who's well too. Yeah, I was asking. He was staying there, he was alone, so he does all the cooking himself.
Actually, I planned to call him, for him to call him, but I couldn't reach him. You know, I wanted to surprise him.
Okay, he's a nice guy. Sometimes we need something. So companies of the town, so we'll be there and be like, we take this football, we take this, it gives us skills.
Wow.
Before we arrived in America, what was the expectation of the American game? Because
I had no idea. I had no idea. We all thought America is not a country that is into too much football, but we got there and we were more like, it's a different thing altogether. It's very speed.
We have gotten to know a lot about you and your life. And after America, you came back.
But that's when I joined the Olympics.
Later, joined to captain as a forward, and you won the league, right?
Without football?
Yeah.
No.
That was something hard.
It was FA Cup.
The FA Cup, exactly.
I won the Cup.
You won the FA Cup, exactly. Would you advise players who play abroad and maybe they didn't have such a successful spell to come and replay in the local league?
Yes, I would say that because sometimes it's there.
mindset of some of the other players outside. If you look at me, it's not that at the top level. So we all feel like what we can, we'd rather be playing games, small games around, and we'll still be waiting for this agent to get something from me. This club they call me. So I think it's something that
You enjoyed it a lot.
yeah, so me to myself, when I came, I stayed for like a year, doing the same thing. And I was like, I'm trying to, but you know that you can't be sitting down and doing this. You never talk to me, just go and do this and let's see what happens. So our advice, my other coaches to, when you come, if you have like a month, 3-6 months for you to rest. But before you come, you can negotiate with some of these clubs for you to come and sit down for like 3-4 months before you go back. Like keep yourself really small and you'll be in shape before a club calls you or we just get you something.
So how do you deal with all these insults and I mean it's not on permanent basis, but especially playing with the special clubs.
They are loud, like, but they are not. How should I say this? You see them very harsh. They are calm. They are not too hard on the players.
But once they like you, they like you.
They like that.
They are very passionate.
And
They are not nonchalant.
yes.
You know, they have this guy.
He's always there.
Yeah. And the CK.
Yeah, but the same person last month, coach with us and training, and he was there. We went to coach him. The coach was fine. Share few was
They're the guys, Either you love them or you don't love them.
He's actually a nice guy.
I think I met him. I met him here. Yeah. Very nice guy.
He's a very nice guy.
But it's like you. I would say when you step on the pitch,
it's different.
it's different. Like him, when he steps into the stadium, his team is playing or training, he's focused. Yeah, and these are fans, proper fans. They have been with the club, or they are with the club in good days and bad days. Anyway, it was a pleasure.
One last question.
Okay, please go ahead.
What's next?
Okay.
He's still playing.
What's next after play?
Yeah, I'm still playing, and I feel I have 2-3 years to play. So after that, I would love to go into coaching.
You did the coaching course. Is it like some D or C? Yeah. So you have to do the C. It's very important.
Yes, I spoke with the authorities, which they will start in anytime soon. I will try and do this.
Okay.
But then, GS, this question goes to you. Like him,
Yeah.
why should he start from D? Wouldn't he have got
No,
some
you
exemptions?
could have skipped the D, but I also say, if you have the opportunity to do it, because coaching is different from playing, right? The D really it's basics, introduction to coaching, yeah, but it lays the pathway for you to go into coaching. Yes, you know the laws, you know the games, but it's different when you have to teach it. And I will always say, yes, players can skip it, but if you have the opportunity, always start from the lowest. You learn so much.
To come in the CAF convention, you can do a fast track, which is in quotes, another fast track, maybe which is 1.5 years that you only do 2 months. No, it's not like that. You can combine C and B, but you need to have all the syllables and the content already. I think that's very important.
I heard about that when I was trying to inquire for one of my boys in Qatar.
Montaria. Yeah. They do C and B, yeah.
I will send you the convention, CAF coach convention as well, so you have an idea about it. But
I've also told me they should start a league now. I'm qualified to join. So maybe I'll be there. But if I fail to also start to learn,
yeah, that's what Faisal was
I think
saying.
she's done the D, do the C.
We have a coach, so if you need a place this summer, our PFAG training is back on, so stop by. You can play, you can coach, whatever you want to do, we'll make it happen.
Faisal is the coach.
You need more coaches, so I'm recruiting. Yeah, it's always been an Nigerian. Yeah. And we're back again this summer. So, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Coach needs to coach, so come on and coach.
So,
We have coaches with license here. If you allow them clap for free, they will.
Yeah.
anyway, good. That's enough. It was great to have you here on the players' perspective right here on Inside PMAG TV. Very interesting episode, about your life, of the way you think. We've all now gotten to know a proper competitor. That's great. Take good care of yourself. Be protected from injuries. And think about your life after football. I think this is very, very important. We are always there to support you. Okay, so for all our viewers, please don't forget to subscribe Inside PMAG TV. Watch all our social media handles, and then you get a lot of content. So it's me, together with Gladson Awako, Yusuf Alasan Chipsa, Faisal Chipsa, and Philip. I guess Philip because I always pronounce his name wrong. Okay. All right, Asewe. It's a wrap.